Yes, so Marvel Multiverse, we've been playing this for a couple weeks now. Our framing shtick for those who have not been here in the previous episodes is basically that we are episodes of an MCU TV show that got cut because it was better as a tax write-off to have blown the money making it than it was ever going to be. Will make money by airing it.
Like Batgirl.
So yes, like Batgirl, like you can't watch Willow anymore. You could watch Willow for like 6 weeks or something, and then there's no more. A bunch of stuff lately. But yeah, so the idea is that like we're getting episodes and we're kind of in order, but like we're not getting every episode. So like we played our first session, it was episode 1. We played last session, it was episode 3. Kind of talked about what happened in between in episode 2. So this week, episode 5.
Great.
It's like found footage. It's like the Blair Witch Project. We just found tapes of this MCU.
Yes.
Yeah.
In Kansas City, there's the Subtropolis, which is like this big underground cave network that has like trains and shit that can go into it. And it's also the like nation's like film archive for a bunch of Hollywood studios. So I want to say there's got to be like some like worker who's like a diehard MCU fan that found this and like drudged it out of the like archive vault in Kansas City and has been like releasing it one at a time.
It's like
It got produced for Hulu right before Disney Plus scooped it up and like scooped up the rights, and like now it's like it's all in limbo, right? But yeah, so we reached the beginning of episode 5, and as we see in the beginning of every like weekly drama, whatever have you series, there's like the little snippets from previous times. It's like, hey, remember this person exists because that's going to be a thing. So we get like, you know, a handful of little scenes here. We see Angel like in this metal cell with a bed, and we hear like a heavy fist like bang on the door from the outside, and then the door slides open, and it's the guy who you had the fight in the alley with, who like extremist himself back together, except he's still got like a bunch of scarring and like stuff around his throat. So he'll just kind of like look in, not be friendly at all, and just like hold out a tray of food and just like drop it on the floor, and like door closes behind him.
Just burn it. Just burn the food. Just firewall the food and just go like sit down against the wall.
Fair.
Damn, that's rough.
I think we get a flashback moment of the Renew Earth gala that they're raising money for some sort of the Renew Earth gala. I wondered what cause they're raising money for. They're raising money for the environment, as you would do. But we see Ava working there, and we see HP, the funeral director, there. We get like kind of that clip of them talking. We get like the clip of like them talking in the foreground, and like HP like writing something and like handing it to Ava, and then like kind of the shift focus, the camera changing, and like in the background we kind of see Professor Kate kind of like get a little kind of half grin.
She's here for it. All right. Cool.
Get digits.
Got it.
We get a scene of, at first it probably like has like a real vibe of like the heads of the mafia families meeting in the back of this restaurant kind of thing, and then Renkov comes in, and then like kind of like the tension breaks, and it's the heads of like a bunch of unions in the city. So it's like there's Renkov from like, you know, the union here where we sift through the superhero debris, and there's like, you know, the head of the electricians union and like a Teamster guy, and there's like a bunch of guys here, and then Renkov, you're able to like kind of, you have this conversation with them, you find out a lot of information about like things that went into this one particular building that you've been keeping an eye on out in maybe outside Jersey City.
Jersey City.
one thing that comes out of them is that like
Yeah.
one of them's like, yeah, that's the one that has the lock. Right? Like they have like some super special locking mechanism. It's like, let me tell you about the lock, and then it like cuts to the next thing. And we kind of get like a couple things where like we shift through footage without really kind of like diving into things. We have like Ava talking in records offices and getting like blueprints and stuff like that. We have some footage of Alfie where he's probably got like blueprints taped up, and like every screen is doing some sort of like high speed flickering through like a different social media and online data channel to be like,
Hell yeah.
this one's pulling up every Instagram feed that's like tagged that location. It's like, oh, we were on the wharf when we took this picture for our wedding, and like aggregating tiny data points out of all of them and comparing them with the blueprints to try to like, yes, but when we color shift this into the infrared, we can see that there's like some, like Alfie's like full, like everything. It's firing.
Hell yeah.
And then I think we come back in and we settle towards the end here with Lucius arriving at Senor Hernandez's bodega.
Yep.
And in the bodega, as you come in, your sister Katie is like kind of to the side of the counter with Mr. Jones having a coffee. She probably like picks it up and like goes to reach for her thing. He's like, oh no, I've got it, and like buys the coffee for her. And they're kind of there talking for a minute, and his watch beeps, and she sees it as he's like taking a drink, and she's like, oh my god, I can't believe anybody would wear something like that anymore. And it's like, it looks like a Casio like 1980s calculator watch kind of thing. And she's looking at it. Yes. And she looks as like, she's like, 2149. What the hell does that? That's not, what time is it? What planet is this thing from? He's like, oh, it's it's a message from work about the thing that we've been researching, and something. It'll make sense. I know what this means.
Wait a minute. Who is this again? Who's she talking to?
Hang on. I actually have a handout. I added a handout after last time. Show to players. Show to everyone. Mr.
The
Jones.
Feds. It's the Fed.
Sure, let's go with that. Luke Wilson in a brown suit, looking like he's coming off the set of Old School or something. Yeah, and he's like, oh no, yeah, I got to get back to the office. Like, good to see you, and like waves to Mr. Hernandez, like, oh hey, says hi to you as he kind of exits this place.
Does your sister have a new friend?
I am. Well, yeah, nice to see you too, friend. As I do that smile, but I'm squinting. Like, I don't like you. I don't know who you are. I think I go. I was like, why? What was that about? Talking to my sister, Katie.
He bought me a cup of coffee, and she'll kind of like half smile into it and like tip it up. It's like, I gotta go. She's got a bag from like FIT, and she's like, she's got to go to school. That's where she goes. She's going to the Fashion Institute of Technology.
Yeah. I buy you a cup of coffee. I think I shouted. It's like, hey, did you get my stuff collected for what I asked?
Who are you asking to?
My sister, because I think the last time I did is like text her and I was like, get the bag that I have stored somewhere else that has my potential superhero costume in it.
Like, yeah, I got it. I tried to fix the seams. Tell me what you think.
Appreciate you.
I'm late. I gotta go get the subway. Right. She'll head out. And after she leaves, and like it's just you and Mr. Hernandez, it's like, I know why you're here. You know it's a bad idea to get in with her.
Yeah.
That's okay. Abuelita, she's got what you were after. What you asked for. She's in the back.
Sweet. I forget, what did I ask for?
Oh, you go into the back and it's like
Mm.
it's like probably his grandma. Like
Mhm.
she's a little Puerto Rican woman who is
Mhm.
quite old. She's like, oh yeah, see. Glad to see you, Lucius. Took some work to get the thing that you asked for, but I got it. It's here. Here you go. Like, you had come to her after Renkov had gotten information about the lock, and Abuelita is your black market connection, and she has this device that looks like an '80s one of those flat tape recorders with the type on the top, and then it like has like a flat multi-cable that goes out to like a key card.
Mhm.
Like,
Oh, okay.
this should do the trick.
Gracias, yes. He- you know what? This is why I wish I had talked to my wife more, 'cause she's more familiar with the. Have you talked to anyone from the island? From home?
Oh, not lately.
Uh,
I'm here and little Miguel out there.
mhm.
You know, and his wife, who I don't know that we ever gave her like a first name, but like she's like, oh, I mostly focus on my family and they're all here. I do what I can to take care of them, like being weird spinster crime buff. like black market
Yeah,
strange device acquisition expert.
I kiss her on her hand and I say gracias, and I was like, this is why I like staying here, and I graciously take it and it's like, if you need anything, let me know. No,
Yeah, I mean, like she puts her hands like, I know you're good for it. like just like raise your hand, let you leave.
thank you, ma'am. And I grab and I put it in my backpack. And I roll upstairs and wait for like a phone call from the guys when I'm needed. Till then, I start messing around with my old uniform.
Yeah. So I think the last thing that I've got before we'll like jump to smash cut to like what happens here. There's also a clip where it goes to like Lita, the union lawyer's office, and she's kind of like coming around her desk. And she's like, no, come in, have a seat. And a woman comes in and she looks a little rough for wear, like kind of worn out. And she sets a very well decorated wooden box on Lita's desk. And Lita's like, how are you doing? How have you been? And then like she turns and like she sees the box on the desk. And the woman's like, I don't know who else to talk to about this. But that box, like that's not my Smitty in that box. And Lita probably like goes to get like tissues and she's like, I don't mean that. I'm like not in the like this can't possibly have happened to him kind of way. Like, but I mean that like, and she like kind of like reaches across the table and her hands are like gray and dirty. And she like opens the top of the box. It's like after the crane accident, they replaced his skeleton. There's none of it in here. Like none of the artificial skeleton they gave him is in here. This isn't my Smitty. Like, and then I'll just end.
That's dark.
Yeah.
That's dark all the way down,
Yeah.
Mike.
Yeah, Smitty was laced
Sorry.
with adamantium. We didn't know, but
But he said, like right there in that first, it's like, yeah, it's like we were talking about the union healthcare
benefits. Mm-hmm.
and how good it was.
I do
He was like,
remember.
yeah,
I
after
remember.
the accident, they
Yep.
gave me a whole new skeleton.
yeah, he got that
Yeah,
Weapon X plan.
We inserted that into the universe ourselves. That was
Pretty good.
That was on
Pretty
us.
As we do to 90% of our stories with
Can't
Mike,
do that.
we make more trouble for ourselves.
We call that
Yeah.
like
Content.
world building amongst the team. Like we're all into
When
it.
somebody make an offhand comment, I can just weave back in here. That's
The uniform.
but after that, I think there's probably some footage of like everybody going there, like meeting up and going there, because like what the place is, You know where you're going within it. You have a thing that should get you past the lock, right? And like in episode 4, you went there and you got like up to the point where it's like, here's the big metal door in the back that's not supposed to exist here. Hey, cats. Thank you.
Hey.
So we get to kind of like start this episode with like view of everybody from behind in your improvised super suits in front of this big door. So who wants to describe their super suit first?
Well, I'll go first. I'm so excited about this.
So quick.
We're all so hyped.
Oh, all right. So
Everybody else is like, is it polite to say? It's like, he's
Let's
about
go.
it.
so like
Do it.
I always do, because I'm always styling in my games. I got black cargo pants, baggy cargo pants with the blacked out Tims, of course, because only Tims, best sneaking boots. He's got black t-shirt, felt utilities, got his knife hanging off the side. He's got this jacket that has got always resist on the back. And then to cover his face, because he's also been in some protests, got a full-on gas mask to go over his face. And then, of course, the hoodie and stuff and blacked out things. And he shows up and he's like, "What's up, y'all?" With the gas mask hanging. He's like, "Ready to crack this nut? Because I'm about this."
And this is why you're the one character with the secret identity tag.
Yes, that's why I got to see it. I have been wanting to work this into a game since I got it.
Yes.
I'm so happy about this. Yes, I needed it for work, but also great prop.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, that's what he looks like superhero, but definitely this is what he used to wear when he break into places.
Oh, I didn't share your sister with everybody there. You see if we were talking to her. So that's in Roll20 for folks. Yes.
Yeah.
Caustic has a look.
Oh, dope. That's
The
awesome.
sister looks awesome.
Yeah, made by the same artist. Pretty cool people.
Nice.
But yeah, that's what I look like. What's up, y'all?
I think-
Angel's super suit for the moment is like a gray jumpsuit.
Yeah, gray jumpsuit like tied around the waist, and then there's just the like tank top under it. Like it's gotta be. But yeah, I don't have fancy.
That's a look.
I think for Ava, it's also very much like fall weather, basic white girl. So it's a pair of like shiny, not leather leggings, but like very tight. Not UGG boots, but boots. Good pair of like nice brown boots. And then a jacket that's kind of like almost, it's like fall. It like color shifts with like fall colors. So kind of orange to brown and red. So that's just like a leather jacket that she has kind of zipped open. So she looks like she could be here doing superhero things or out enjoying the fall weather in Central Park. Like she may have a cup of coffee with her. Just
leaves, right? Like
yeah. But the one like thing that people may notice is that occasionally there's like an illusion of a cloak of like fall leaves coming off of her. Yeah. Well, that's Ava.
And it's fall, so you could still like rock an iced coffee,
Oh, you put some pumpkin spice. Yeah, there. I put a picture in our
You
Discord.
gotta have it.
nice.
Are we like outside the building? Are we like we're arriving, or are we?
I think you have passed through the building successfully You have bypassed whatever else was in the main portion of the building, and you're at the point of this is the access to like the building that doesn't exist, like the 5 sub-story structure here that isn't on the plans. And we do have some notes about like that here in Discord. So there's an A.I.M owned facility and a mostly warehouses near the docks type of area. Yeah, outside Jersey City in this case. The last known location ping from whatever device Angel owns that was shared with anybody else here showed path kind of heading to that place, being in that place for a period of time, and then it went dark. From Renkov's discussion with tradesmen and union folk and stuff like that, there is enough information. There's a multi-level facility underneath the public-facing location. A lot of effort has gone into them to make sure that everything, whenever somebody shows up to inspect it, like everything's perfect every time. Every health inspection, every OSHA check, everything is like A+ on the list, to the point where it's like, nobody ever gets them all perfect.
Right.
They are trying to get them perfect for a reason.
Yeah, somebody's on the take for sure.
Yeah. You were also able to find out a little bit of information that they have a special arrangement with whoever the power authority here is, and that their facility draws significantly more electricity than you would think. And you've already found out enough about the layout, the setup, who's usually inside, what times of day. If you go in at night, they have like guards and they patrol this area, and they're not on the floor and whatever. So you've been able to get into the exterior portion of the building, past any kind of guards or anything like that, and any of the outside things here, and you're at the entrance to the actual secret lab, right? Like you've already, episode 4, we managed that. Like we did our Blades flashback to when we like paid off the guard before we got here and all that kind of good stuff. So.
Yeah, I think Alfie's there at the entrance. He is wearing basically like green, almost mechanics coveralls, but they're laced with, if you look closely, circuitry and sensors, and it's a little. There's a sheen to like the tech interlaced into it. He has these big work gloves, also with some kind of like gadgetry, kind of big. And he has big round welding goggles that you can also see like have some sort of like display on the inside. It's not clear if he meant for this to look frog-like or if he just has some ill-fitting gear. But he pulls out a phone and he's like, "Yep, just about ready." And he shows this screen, and it's kind of like on a Lyft app where it shows like the car coming toward you, like, "Oh, your Lyft will be here in 2 minutes." But it says Bullfrog.
Make sure
Mark
you're
II.
ready, and it starts to vibrate.
Yeah, Bullfrog Mark II will be here in 11 seconds. And then from behind him, there is a sort of like metal tentacle that comes up and wraps around his chest and pulls him into the cockpit of his the open cockpit of this metal armor, which is like roundish and hulking, slightly like Iron Man. Yeah, it's more efficient to get in this way. With like gold and green instead of red and green. Round body, sort of like big clawed arms, and a very frog-like head. Yeah, like all set to go.
That's awesome. That's so cool. I love that picture of him getting yanked into his own robot. Like he might get eaten and die.
Yeah, the armor can kind of open, like it looks like a frog opening its mouth, but it's like wide enough to just yank my whole body into the seat.
That's so cool.
Just go limp.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Don't fight it.
you don't want to stay rigid.
Yeah. That's how you.
That's not normal.
That's how you break a rib. You know, when you like, when you don't just go with it. That's how you.
Yeah.
So you dislocate a shoulder.
We're working on it. I'll see if I can claim these rib injuries on my plan. Maybe get some adamantium out of it.
I mean, wouldn't you commit insurance fraud for adamantium bones? That sounds dope as hell. You
Right.
never break
Just
a bone
Yeah,
again.
man.
Just, you know.
Just punch somebody and just watch their day get so much worse.
I mean, in
Like,
real
oh,
life,
you wanna have a
yeah,
bar
I
fight?
would.
Let's do a bar fight.
Just do a bar fight. You don't have to worry about it. All your
Yeah.
insides protected.
Yeah,
All
at
their
the out-
hands broken.
Their hands broken. Your skin probably also broken, but the bones
Yeah.
solid.
yeah, Alfie's
Don't
like
got to worry
ready
about the bones.
ready to go, like trying to like hiding his like his rib injuries from inside this cockpit.
Oh my god. It's so good.
So Renkov, I think you're the last one here to
What?
tell us what it looks like to see a hair.
All right. Well, okay. Earlier, maybe at the end of last episode, Renkov said something and changed. And we now see Renkov in his like alternate form. Right. He's wearing his signature hard hat, right, with all the stickers on it that we described earlier of like the past cleanup sites that he's working on, and that object has remained consistent. In his hand is a large like kind of bulbous metal bolt gun for like a rivet gun, right? And that seems to be what he like hefted in the air whenever he has his alternate form emerge. And we see Renkov in like leather strapped overalls, almost like a leather apron, and like no shirt underneath, and like big rippling muscles. And then like the apron turns into pants when it needs to, and that is you know that is Renkov's look right now. There is some sort of like masking element. I'm not exactly sure what, but yeah.
What? So the apron turns into pants when it needs to.
Mhm. You know,
When does
what
it
about
need
when
to,
it
David?
doesn't?
yeah, right around the
when it's
waist
not
area.
needed.
Oh, when it needs to, not like
Yeah.
on the body, not like if
Yeah.
you're in a
Yeah.
certain situation. Oh, okay.
Okay.
The
I think
episode is
we all
shot with a lot of
understood that
very
differently.
careful camera angles.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Oh my god.
exactly.
When it needs
So
to.
right now is
Does he have
fan
like
service
a
for days.
good-
All right, that's
a
what
good
Renkov is.
muscles?
He's fan
I'm
service.
here
for
to
days.
save the day, and there's like a table with a paint can on it. Like, just-
That's right.
That's
You've
why
got
this show never aired
You
because
got it. You got it.
Nah, I did well in the Japanese market.
That's right.
It's through the fucking roof
You got
over
it.
there.
You got it. Yeah.
The test product was
Renkov is
Japanese
here
market.
to Renkov is here to like wreck some shit.
I gotta
this life.
say that as David started his description, the five of us kind of knew what was coming, and we all just kind of went.
I was like, yes,
let's hear it.
Let him.
Yeah, look, this was the one
Tell
where it
him.
was like, no, dude, in the comics, this is what Liquidator looks like. So you gotta go get jacked for like half the
On the
filming
mar-
season.
Put
Because
you on
like,
the Marvel diet. Man.
yeah, exactly.
Gotta get that
Yeah.
crisp.
Because like when
diet.
Renkov is like walking around, he doesn't look this tough, you know. So like that poor actor, he had to really like bulk up halfway through.
Yep.
Wake up at 4 a.m. Go to the gym.
If he wasn't
eat
already
18
cast in the
eggs.
MCU, you could be both versions of Chris Pratt, right? Like,
Yeah.
that's
A crisp
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. All right, you're there. You're there. Yeah, we're here.
when he gets ready for a fight and he punches downwards, does a mustache magically grow or?
Okay, well, I will say, you all have heard his like war cry, right? Which is roll out the pickets, and
Yes,
Roll out the what?
that was
the pickets.
roll out the pickets. That is the best.
Oh, I can't.
I live for this.
That's the new Avengers Assemble.
That's right. That's right. Roll out the pickets. And we hear this heavy metal hammer against an iron pike, like, bang, 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 and like a buzz saw, and there's sparks flying everywhere, and like acetane torch smoke. And then Renkov steps out with his bolt gun.
And he goes from being Renkov, Union Boss, to Liquidator.
That's right. The big splash screen across the thing.
Yeah. And
All
this
out of
transformation
internet.
sequence plays every time. And
Every
all villains
single-
wait for it to
to
finish
they
before
really
we
thought it
resume.
was gonna sell, and then they were like, after it was all said and done, they were like, some producers like, really, guys?
They were really like, we've already got the molds to make the children's toy that like does this sequence,
Mhm.
like, and then like we canceled the show. It's like, we already made the mold, man. Come on.
Made the mold.
These VFX took 3 months.
I beg the internet gods, any animator out there who has heard this, I need
John,
this in
get on it.
existence.
John,
I need
John,
this
get
in
on it.
existence.
John, we're calling for you, my friend.
I mean, there's got to be like a Hank Hill one somewhere, and you probably wouldn't have to do too much to a Hank Hill
Yeah,
magical
I
girl
mean-
transformation to like make it right.
that's already out there. That has to be a rule.
It definitely is.
Yeah.
It definitely is.
Oh my god, I love that Liquidator is a magical schoolgirl. That makes me really happy.
That's when
her
it's
whole
clear.
transformation and everything.
That's one should be.
I legitimately think because my character is an anime fan, he'll look at you and it'd be like, you didn't make any deals with like any like rabbit cat looking things, right? Like,
I don't even know what you're talking about.
okay. As long as
You
I
have a dude with sunglasses, a top hat, a tuxedo that like shows up to mess with you every now and then. Like,
But we do have this mysterious lady that uses purple tendrils to portal around.
We have that.
She's
And
probably
the
you
dog.
have this DOD
And the dog.
agent who shows
Yeah,
up at the
that's
time,
it.
like,
That's everything's just a little off, right? The gender is different, the animal is different, the effect of getting around is different, but it's effectively the same thing.
Legally
Dog is
distinct.
Jupiter.
Ava
Legally
is
distinct.
just so distracted. So distracted. She's trying real hard.
Look,
Wait, no,
Whoa.
she just keeps doing one of these.
just big back muscles and then pants.
And then pants.
Yeah, but the pants are pretty shapely too, I bet.
Yeah. How did you get them so form fitting? Is that part of the magic?
It's part of the budget of the show.
That's part of his power, I guess.
Yeah. They complete this show completely went with, you know what, we're gonna go for this demographic.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
And not worry about women in skin tight stuff, but we're gonna go for this.
That's right.
Where's the rest of the village people, dog?
That's right.
I just kind of look
I'm
around.
carrying the whole village people on my back.
Oh my god.
I was like, man, I thought I went to the gym. Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
How
Are we
are
gonna
you
break
saying?
into this joint or what?
So yeah, we're all standing here like you see
Yeah,
like
we needed a minute.
glowing Renkov's back muscles as he's like here in front of this huge like circular metal door with like this like card slot reader next to it.
Ava has been sitting here like
glitter
this.
Sun restricted stenciled onto the floor in front of it, and
All right, so I'm gonna pull around my bag. I'm gonna pull out that device and plug it in. And I'm like, all right, Granny, don't fail me now. And I stick it in the card reader.
I still have to ask, are we the bad guys?
We're not the bad guys. We're saving our friend. Just
Our
don't ask how I
uniforms
got
don't
there.
have skulls on them. We're still the good guys.
Did you? It says
You put a skull on it, you're an anti-hero. So
It's
that's like
always. So where do I
Gray
fall in?
zone.
Because I
fair.
have always resist on my back.
Yeah.
It's like-
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Maybe.
different. That's not the same thing.
Yeah.
But yes, we are here in front of this big metal door with this like contraption with a card slot on it. You're like able to do it. You know, like rewind the tape and like stop it and like press play and like you swipe the card through it.
Oh, that works.
And kind of like it goes from having like a red light to being like flickers and it kind of like dims but doesn't switch.
One.
And then all of a sudden it goes green.
All right. Whew.
And you hear like the pneumatics, like whatever latching mechanism is here inside of this door, release.
You feel Renkov's hand on your shoulder. So, good work. And I would love to inspire, give inspiration.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was like, because it's like a dad I never had.
Just huge muscular hand.
The budget they spent on baby oil just to like make sure.
His hand spans both your shoulders. Actually.
Just roll back.
6'6", 280. How big is Raycroft?
As big as he needs to be, honey.
That's right. Narratively as big as he needs to be.
hey, as big as the strength of the people combined. All right,
Oh,
listen.
hell yes.
Let's fucking go.
The strength of the proletariat is on his shoulder.
The more solidarity the union has, the physically stronger
That's his
Renko
power.
gets.
Fucking power of friendship. The
It
solidarity
just
of
gets
workers.
hotter
Power.
the more.
Every time somebody signs up, another ab.
Yeah.
Comes to find.
Oh my god.
One more.
Oh my god. Can we say
Yes.
like, to link it to the channel? He's got 24 abs right now. All the
Nice.
stuff.
Every,
He's
every
got all
time,
the major ones, and then he's got the side ones, and you're like, how the hell does anyone
I was
get
gonna
that?
ask, does he have those like right there?
every time he hits a new pension tier.
That's right. That's right.
Every time the pension tears up.
My
Yeah,
people
All Might.
that you weren't gonna have enough notes for tonight, like what we.
I just gotta sit here and then be like,
So
okay, big,
So good.
big door, like big green button, like click it.
That's
Big
right.
door out of the way. You see a lit metal hallway that leads up to another metallic door.
Shit.
And it should hopefully be there for everybody in roll 20. So,
Oh, we got a map. Oh, hell yeah.
Ooh, maps.
I know for a game that's all attached to like you can move 5 squares in a round. It's like, okay. Now it's supposed to need map.
Let's get
All
let's
right.
get the map on. Yeah, let's
Let's fucking go.
Let's go.
Okay.
I see you all stepping into darkness. Where are you all going?
Oh, you're just not in a position where you can see around the corner.
Oh, okay.
I can't
Sorry,
see
everybody
shit.
has sight, but they can't. Yeah.
That's
I
cool.
have
Oh, I'm
a-
sorry, Ethan. I forgot. You're on a different map.
I'm
You don't get
different.
to see it. Yeah.
You're special.
I mean,
My-
if you want, I can pop things off on my side too. We can meet in the middle.
I have the ability to look at the astral plane.
Oh, shit.
And I was wondering if I could maybe do that before we get too far in, and see if I can find Angel.
Fuck
It's
yeah.
called astral form. If you're looking for it, Meek.
Can you hit the little word balloon by it?
No.
Concentration.
Oh, Renkov, will you hold?
I got her. My tongue grabs her.
That's right. I believe in you. Inspiration. The people depend upon you. You have an edge on this next roll.
Oh, shit.
Awesome.
Oh, I thought you were
Or
going.
does this let me?
Before Tim. This is like I choose to leave my body and go places.
Right. Oh, however, they can sense things in the real world. Yeah, that's what I would like to be able to find Angel, so that we know how to get to them. And maybe they can sense me too. Maybe I can just stand there like a ghost.
I do have the ESP thing.
I meant to come back to that one
Probably
for
good.
you. Yeah, there is a moment of you sitting in your cell and kind of having that like moment of like they're here, like they're nearby, like, and I couldn't sense anything before, but my friends are here.
Like, I think Angel just like gets up and like walks over to.
Oh my
Not the
god!
fireworks. I think Angel gets up and walks over to the door and just like, well, we cut away from it, but just starts like slowly just banging his head into the door like he's had an idea. And then like the last one when the scene cuts doesn't sound like a like regular forehead. It sounds like just like stone hitting metal.
Oh.
And then we'll cut away.
Spoilers. Where you're at, you can see like a bunch of like computer screens all over the place, and they've got like that face, but it kind of like eyes closed, looks like it's meditating, and it has like a loading bar. And there's like a big set of machinery in the room that your cell is off of. That's where they've been doing a bunch of work on whatever machine they have. Like, they've been getting close, so that might be them being on the verge of the breakthrough. Who knows? See, certainly not a kind of thing that would correspond in time to whenever everybody else finds you.
Gross.
Anyway, yes. So spend 5 focus if you're going to go to astral form.
Okay. Oh, that's this box. Okay, I see.
Yeah. There you go.
I did that. I guess I'm with Frogger. I'm with Alfie, right? Maybe?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Do you
And then,
move inside the door there first?
oh, yeah, sorry.
Okay. Cool.
This is a great kill box that you put us in, Mike. Great.
So
Great kill box.
But you are inspired, so you have an edge on this roll.
Your inspiration will last for 1 round.
Yeah. There you go, for this first round.
So
For this one, this is the rest.
we're not in combat. It's not even in rounds. Yes, so you're able to kind of like project through here. It's pretty like smoky and wispy. There's a lot of like electrical interference with things. There are life forms on the inside of this other door that's in front of you all here. There is another area beyond where there are elevators that go down. There are 5 different floors. You're kind of like put out the astral sonar ping, and you do find kind of like signs that remind you of Angel in like the tippy top, the opposite of tippy top, bottommost floor.
Okay.
There's like an elevator, and there's like a long hallway, and then there's like a really big room with like a bunch of mechanical equipment in it, like a bunch of stuff. Like there's a big area where it's just like basically just surrounded in sparking electricity right now. And then at the back of it, there's like 3 little cells, and an angel is in one of them.
Okay. Okay. She might try to communicate with them, not really understanding the power itself. But that might just be like wisps of air in the room that is just weird. Or a
That
lot
might be when he gets that
lot of
sensation
this.
that like they're here. Yeah.
They can't see me. But yeah. It's not. How many people are in that, or can she tell how many people are in the outer area where Angel is?
In the actual like big room there's something alive, but it's like that's a bad description, Mike.
Okay.
There's a couple more like pings of people on that floor.
Mhm.
And then like the other floors above it, there are more people, significantly more people on those floors.
Okay. She'll return to her body and give everybody the news that we probably expected. They're all the way at the bottom. There's a lot of like power being pulled down there. It kind of seems like, but Angel's near the bottom, or at the
Cool.
bottom, not near, at.
How many? Oh, sorry.
5, I think,
5.
or
Okay.
5 floors.
Mike, how many? This little.
There's the level that you're on. There are 4 more levels, and then there's the level that Angel's in.
This little box I got. Do I know how many times I can like hack doors before it's kaput? Is there a limit on it? Like,
there's probably. I mean, it's got C batteries. Those last a while. I think the thing is that it was built to do that door specifically, and like definitely do that. And if you run into other doors, then like you're gonna have to try to hotwire it and try to like say, oh, I gotta do a different thing now. Like they're probably using the same locking technology on all their doors. You just gotta like recalibrate it to try to affect that lock. So
okay. So like swiping here, like so is this like a 2? The door that we're in, is this like a 2 entry? Like I need to swipe again type scenario?
not at this one. There's like a button next to it, like the opening button from behind you. And there's a button back there on this side of that door as well.
I look at everybody as like, do I push the button? Do we?
That seems like plan A to me.
Push the button then.
Okay. First, the door behind you closes, and like you hear it like chunk, like latch into place. And then the door in front of you opens.
Wait, Renkov breathes a sigh of relief.
Oh, so the door in front of you opens, and you can see that there are like 2 guys directly across it in front of another set of doors. And then they have they're security guys. They're like the guys that you saw on like the vans and like going in behind you in the basement and stuff like that. They are black jumpsuit, half mask kind of deals, AR-15s. And then there are 2 other guys in here who have more like technician jumpsuit kind of things. And as like one of them kind of like hears the door open and looks up, it's like, oh, good, finally. And then like you hear him say, oh shit, that's not Bruce. Lock it down, lock it down.
Oh, God damn it.
Do we roll initiative now? Is that what's about to happen?
Yes. So you might have to click your token first. And then there should, I believe. Yes, there is an initiative roll button on your character sheet.
I don't know what 10 means. I hope it's good.
It's just a number. Like higher numbers go first. So.
And I have I have an edge on initiative because of Spidey sense.
Oh, did I need to add something to my roll?
It should have done it automatically.
I didn't tag anything for the edge. That's all.
Oh, do you have anything that gives you an edge on?
David gave me an edge. Right?
Oh, David did inspire you. Yes. If you click one of the numbers in the dice, hopefully it'll just update it.
One of my dice that I rolled.
Yes.
I turned my success into a marvelous success.
Yeah.
Oh shit, Kratrina did the same thing.
Did I?
Oh, is the blue, when it goes blue, is that because we used the edge?
I think so, because it says
Yes.
edge roll.
Okay.
But
Yes.
so I rolled the same number.
Oh, okay. Well,
I think.
sometime the dice gods hates us. Um,
Do I do this as well?
No, unfortunately, I still end up making you sit here for a while. Just be like, no, you get to hang out in the dark, not seeing the map. Yeah. So David, yours is a fantastic success. I'm just gonna roll one, just like do all my dudes at once.
Whoa!
Oh, snap.
Oh no.
All your dudes at once. Go quick.
Rough.
Go a little
That
early.
said,
Those are
Yeah,
some
that
fast
said-
dudes.
Liquidator, yours was a fantastic success, so you get an extra. You get to go first. You get to do an extra round of like, right? Like effectively, you've
Oh.
triggered your own surprise round for yourself.
Oh, dope. That's cool. That's
Fuck
cool. I love
yeah.
Like
that.
the door opens and Liquidator, all rippling muscle and
Yeah.
leather, like gets the drop on that before.
You gotta
They're
say
right
the
before
thing.
it. One of them gets
Decisive
punched in
action.
the face, and that's when one's like, "Oh shit, that's not Bruce." Like,
I'm beginning to
Ground.
think that maybe this isn't Bruce.
Yeah. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay.
so you have
do
two
I
guys to the sides who are like technicians. They have like work jumpsuits.
do I have a
And
sense?
two guys who are security in front of the opposite door.
So one of them looks like they're near some sort of like lockdown button. Do I have a sense of
There's
where
like
that is?
little rows of machinery along the outside walls on both sides. So like one of them is probably trying to like reach for something.
Okay. Cool. So that one.
Right now
I-
they're still pretty startled. So yeah.
So yeah, that one I want to use my web grabbing to pin him and make it so he can't like activate anything, right?
Okay.
So Renkov like runs into the room and with like his left hand just outstretched, we see like his like forearm flex and this like ribbon of like rope comes out and forms a cargo net to like wrap up around this guy. And I will pop into chat what web grabbing is. So,
Okay. So in the section of your character sheet that has power, oh my god, I love that you added a picture of Liquidator. In the section of your character sheet that has powers, there's also a little section that says actions. In everybody's round, you will get to move, and your movement is marked somewhere.
Okay.
I
I move.
forget where. Because that is described based on next to ability scores there's a speed and size, so run speed, climb speed, that kind of thing.
Cool.
That is how many squares you're allowed to move per round. Every round then you get to do a move, an action, and a reaction. So reactions are when it's not your turn.
Sure.
You can do something in response.
Cool.
But also you can take move as an extra action to like dash effectively. So
I like how in move there is no like walk. There is only run. You run, you jump, you climb. You do not walk.
Comic books, superhero movies, walking? No, that's
not a thing.
But when you reach the point in the game where it matters how much you're moving, like you're not walking.
Yeah. It's good. Gliding, yes. Sneaking, yes.
So yes, spend 5 points of focus.
Yep.
To trigger your power.
Okay.
And then make an agility attack roll.
Okay. I will.
Which try clicking the attack column next to agility. Ta-da! Just like that. Get
Now.
a target number of 12.
I did not hit a 12 at all.
Right.
Yeah. So, first round jitters, the thing like splatters against the machinery next to him or something. Who knows? Right. Just enough to make the guy act faster. And I guess I'm gonna have to escalate with my I'm gonna I'm in my magical form. So I'm going to, with the like, what is it like? The will of the people. He's going to stare this guy into like submission by harming him with his penance stare.
Well, so
oh,
we're in like the bonus round here in which your
sure.
action was
I
to web him. Yeah, this is no, we'll just do stuff until we shift focus. There's initiative. There are squares of movement.
Sweet.
You're still in a square where you don't have line of sight on the guy. That's
what?
That's
mother trucker. I'm in the room. I'm sorry. Okay, so I moved 1, 2, 3. I think I can move.
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
You can move.
I can run 5. I think
I misread Market's movement.
5. There we go. I moved 5. And then I did the thing.
How many shambles away? How many shambles away, Mike? How many
I
shambles?
want to move thematically appropriate amounts.
Yeah, exactly. I do what is necessary for me to do all these things.
Yes.
Yeah, and you have to give us all this in shambles. I'm sorry, that's the only way we work now.
The only measure that works
I've
anymore.
been conditioned after 40 sessions to think in terms of shambles. All right, so I do the thing and I miss with my amazing attack roll of 7.
Yes, because it's a very trad game and like things can just not happen. So like,
totally, that's how it goes.
Yes. Okay, so everybody else in the room. Tex can run 5. All right. They run for the back corners. I think the guys with the guns take a step forward. And right now, they'll probably both say, "What's this dude in the apron who just tried to like shoot goo across the room at a guy here for?"
Goo is rope.
That's not right.
Yeah, you're thinking of Spider-Man. This is totally different.
Totally different.
This is legally distinct from Spider-Man.
This dude doesn't have a symbiote.
Yeah.
Right. You all understand what we're
Gotta
going
be
for
careful.
here.
You just pick those symbiotes up, Not good.
We're all cooking.
So David, on your character sheet, what does it say for agility defense?
For me?
Yes.
12.
Who, me?
12?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd just like it to be known that I'm glad I am not.
No, they rolled much better than I did.
Oh
They
no.
rolled much better than I did.
Oh no.
So yes, one of them like on you
Jeez.
connects, and that will do 7 points of health damage.
Sweet.
Oh my god.
Unless you have something that reduces for damage reduction.
Nope. We just live with it.
What?
It's all good.
The
First
so
mission.
that
First
was
mission
number 1.
foibles.
Like,
Wait.
this is the first time trying out the combat system. Let's see what happens.
My health is 10. What's everyone's? Is that right?
Mine,
My health is 60.
Mine is 30.
Why is
What's
mine?
your
I was
resilience?
trying to
Mine's
figure
also
that out
30.
earlier.
What the
Because
heck?
it's derived from a stat, and I'm not sure which one.
Oh, is it resilience?
Probably.
Okay.
Was that your
Mine-
dump stat?
It's one of them. My resilience is
That's why they
10.
have the mech suit.
That's right.
yeah.
Okay, so numbers. Aim security 2, the guy who's directly in front of Liquidator is the one who just shot at him.
Good.
Okay, so we can keep track of that.
Yep.
You and number 2. See, it rhymes. It makes sense. Number 1. Can I find out
Oh, they got powers? This is
Caustic
unfair.
and Poppy what your agility defense is?
12.
No one's trying to shoot
Agility.
at the giant frog robot.
Agility
Oh,
defense.
so you're behind. Like he's like, you can spread, but like you're behind a dude. So
Gotcha. Makes sense.
this felt fair. Plus you only got 10.
10,
I
I
can't do
think.
it like right off. 10 for Poppy. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, welcome, Goblin Cave folk.
Hey,
Hello.
what's up?
Hello.
Yes. So, guard number 1 also gets a 12. So that is 6 health. To sorry, let me read this. Makes 2 range attacks. Okay. So on a success, affected target takes half of regular damage. So you each take 3 health damage.
Okay.
Bullets flying into our heroes.
Ah,
Yes.
that's Poppy's really heroic.
Maybe I shouldn't have gone into a gunfight with my leather apron. I should have thought about this more.
Should have brought
Austin,
my
you have-
vibranium apron.
That's right. My unobtainium, because I will not take from Wakanda.
Oh,
Okay.
that's true. That's true. That's true. That's true.
The two
Contractually obligated to mention the leather apron every commercial break,
That's right.
like in between every commercial break.
And there's totally like a TikTok shop where you can buy one.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
What guy that TikTok that launched a shop?
The 2 guys in the tech jumpsuits, they both like run to the back corner of the room where there is some sort of like sealed like door kind of situation where they're frantically punching numbers into it next to like a locker kind of thing in the wall.
Mm.
And it's like, for emergency use only.
Yes.
Oh, friend, you don't want to do that, friend.
But Liquidator, we come back around and it is your action, your turn.
Oh man. All right. So yeah, we're gonna one attack wasn't the play. You said, do I know which one is like frantically punching buttons into a thing?
That's like the 2 guys. They have like little yellow hazmat suits in the icons on the map.
Gotcha.
They are in that back corner. That back corner is where that locker's at. They're trying to get open.
Gotcha. Okay.
Like, no, it's 3-4. It's like, God damn it! It was changed to 4-3. They told us that yesterday. No, 3-4. I swear.
All right. So I am going to do this this penance stare, which is going to be like labeled, the will of the people or something like that, or like yeah. I'm gonna step. I think I need to step forward 1 more, so I can catch.
But that's like a bank of equipment there, but like you can like kind of like vault over that.
Oh fuck yeah! All right.
Like,
we watched the apron just barely not give fan service as he vaults over the thing with creative cinematography. Yeah, he's going
leaps over it, and there's like a coffee cup at the bottom part of the shot. Just,
That's right. And with the power of my ego, I am going to attack this person. Now, hold on a second. I thought there was a cost to this. Let's see here.
To the stare? I don't think there is.
Target takes focus damage on a fantastic success. The target takes.
Can you see the bars on those icons?
Oh, I can. Yeah.
Okay. Do they have numbers on them?
Yeah.
Okay. So, pro tip: green is health, blue is focus.
Sweet. Oh, you know what? Maybe I don't want to do focus damage to these guys. Well, no, they're using powers, right? Mike, system check. Difference between health and focus in terms of like disabling a bad guy.
Looking at that character, they have 10 health, but they have 60 focus.
So we can't see those things. We can only see it for our own characters.
Yes.
Oh,
Indeed.
I thought.
Yeah.
We can't see the enemies. Yeah.
Indeed. Okay, well, then I will use my. Never mind.
Oh, yeah, it's not giving me a chance to like. Oh, here we go. All right, player permission C, but I got to turn it on for every single one of them.
You shout the will of the people and then just punch them.
Oh, and
Yeah,
now
no,
it's
I was like,
your-
wait, never mind. You're far too tanky for the will of the people. But you are a squishy meat bag. Use my squishy meat bag powers.
Mike, it only shows them as bars. It doesn't show numbers.
Okay.
So
So it gives you an idea of like how they're doing.
Well,
how they're
I
doing,
will-
yes.
I
But
will use my relative. I will use my bolts of Balthak.
Sorry, there's another one that is
That's right.
everybody can see.
I just want.
there we go.
Now all my
That has
tokens
numbers.
are all doing totally different things, and it's
I
gonna
still
be
can't
different
see
on every single
anything.
map.
Oh,
Coming, buddy. We're coming.
We're coming, buddy.
Just banging my head against the wall here.
We want to learn how to do combat first. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, hopefully that's enough for who's here to get an idea of what's going on. Okay, they got bars.
They got
You know.
lots of bars. Okay,
Okay, yes. So
I'm gonna do this thing at the one that looks like he's the smartest of the two.
Okay, so it takes you 5 focus to use it. And then for every 2 extra you spend, you can do extra damage.
There you go. Yeah.
Into the
And
Apollo Goblin Cave.
there it is. Now I have to spend that focus now. So I do 5. If I go up to
Yes.
like 7 or whatever, I'll do
It'll give you +1 damage.
and how do I know how much damage I'm gonna do in an attack?
It's based on the Marvel die,
Okay.
the middle die in the roll, and then you have a multiplier on your character sheet.
Gross. Okay.
So let me pull you up here real quick.
And then
So
I've also got,
when you make an agility attack,
this one's gonna be an ego attack.
okay, when you make an ego attack,
Yeah.
it will be the value of the Marvel die times 2 plus 5 plus whatever extra focus you put into it.
All right, cool. I'm gonna spend 2 more focus, so I'm gonna do 7 total.
Okay.
It's gonna put me at 48. And I'm gonna roll this whopping ego.
Oh,
That's
Roll it.
it's a
22.
fantastic success too. Yeah.
nice.
So you rolled a 22. It's 17 damage. On a fantastic success, an affected target takes double that total damage and is stunned for 1 round.
Might not have
So
to
that
work.
guy, like, slams into the wall and like falls down onto the floor. The guy behind him's like, Jack, ah! And like keeps punching buttons.
Just as like a little bit of like well, we're playing a Marvel world, not a boys
Yes,
world, because
you hit him and you have totally drained his health pool.
Okay.
But because you did not call I am killing him ahead of time,
right.
he's unconscious and he will not get back up again.
Love that. That's so good. That's so good. I love that. I keep thinking like, oh man, let's toss in some body horror right now. Oh wait, no, this is Marvel.
Alfie does canonically say aloud, "I'm killing him" every time.
The frog is just made to say that, right?
Yeah. I'm
killing you.
him. Ribbit.
Yeah.
So good. All right, cool. That
Middle.
that feels good. And now can I like get low behind this like piece of equipment from the guys with guns with my movement, or no? That's fine. That's fine.
I don't think the game really accounts for cover or anything like that.
Right, Marvel. Gotcha.
So right, like we're action heroes. We don't usually do a lot of like. All right, Caustic, you are up next.
Muted. My fault. I'm muted. Oh, that means all my quits didn't get through. Damn, I had some good ones.
You are
That's
able
what
to
you
move
want us
5
to think.
squares.
I got 5 squares.
Five squares of movement, unless you want to like spend your action to dash and move more. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Sup, buddy? How we doing?
Hi, friend.
This is the guy who just shot you. The turn.
Yeah, I'm not amused by that. We know how this is gonna go. I'm not killing him. This is Marvel. I am a hero. Which is very strange for me
we have
to
to
do.
say that disclaimer at every turn.
Casey does.
I
okay?
have
Yeah.
to say that.
Yeah,
Usually
Hold on,
people
Mike.
who shoot
Is
me
this person an old lady?
better
No.
not be.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. They're gonna live for
There's
sure.
gonna be
He's
one
got
later.
some gray in the temples, but it's
That's unfortunate. Yeah, so I want to use my iconic weapon, which is a K-bar.
Yes.
And I'm definitely going to stab his hand with
Yeah.
the gun.
And we get a brilliantly choreographed fight scene where it's like
Oh yeah,
stab, the guy dodges, and then there's another stab and he dodges another way and he goes to shoot and it like sprays against the ground and then like you sink it, I hope, deep into his hand.
yes, that's how this is going. Anybody that's ever seen the movie Equilibrium? That's how this is playing out right now.
Oh my dude, go yes.
Yeah.
I think there's
So-
actually a power in there is like the dance or
Move or
whatever,
whatever.
the dance of death or something like that.
Oh, I hope. Well,
um,
I know exactly what I'm taking next if there is one.
so if you want to click the across from where it says melee in the attack column,
Mhm.
that will do the thing.
11 damage.
So hang on. Target number is you roll a 12 to attack him. That hits him. So yes, 11 damage, 11 health damage. And they did not make the character sheet, so you can just type in 30 minus 11. So that is 19, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, now, should I have said I wanted to use my hit hard with an edge on the enemy? Well, here, I'll just hit the bubble and see what that says. So I can figure this out.
Close attack with an edge on the enemy. Did you want to use that?
Yeah, because I want to get behind the guy. I want to hit him, get behind the other guy to get set up for the next attack. Because I'm just going to go in between these two people.
Dude, that's rude. I love that. That's so good. That's so good.
So yes, we can do that. That also means that if you want to go back up to your roll from before,
Mm-hmm.
you do have an edge, and the 12 hits him. But if you get the M on the center die, then like
Yeah, but
that's-
if I roll it again though, does it and I knock, do I miss? That
Mike's tricking you. He's doing a tricksy. He's doing a
Yeah,
tricksy
I'm
GM
good.
move on you.
Yeah.
Can I hold on to that edge?
Yeah, well, let me. No, it's
Let's
use
just
your
use
with
the
shot,
better
But
use the better roll.
is it? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Page 14 to 15. Where is it?
So I don't think it can get worse with an edge, but
Okay, I just want to make sure because I hit him and I did good
is.
damage. Like
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
setting him up for the
Yeah.
for
When you use
Dr.
edge, you
Bullfrog.
can re-roll a single die of your roll for that action and use the better of the two numbers.
Okay.
So yes,
Oh.
edge is always an improvement. It's not going to be a loss.
All right. Well, I only got another 4. I still
You
hit
roll
him.
the same thing.
Yeah, I rolled the
Exact
same
same
thing.
thing. How roll
Roll
20?
20, coming
How?
back
it
for
could
you.
also be that he rolled worse, and so it just doesn't show you the worst
Oh,
number.
true.
Oh damn.
I'm
at you.
assuming because it's not really like
It's a good.
Ah,
point.
true. That's fair.
doing a thing.
Yeah. And they don't really let us see the math behind the scenes, which I've not seen a character do that before.
So yeah,
It has
with that, I hit.
number at the bottom, but I think that's just for the damage. Yeah.
So yeah, I hit him, knocked the gun down, move behind his friend, and just whisper, "You next."
Like you do. Like
Okay.
you do. But I'm a hero. And I do not kill him. But I do make him
You're next.
into
I'm
the
not gonna
pits.
kill you.
Like I said, I'm
Um,
going for like a Red Hood type kind of thing.
Yeah, no, it's
too. I
good.
know
It's good. It's
DC,
good.
but
It's good. I like it. I like it.
Dr. Bullfrog and Poppy, you are tied. So who would like to go next? I probably should have made you roll off or something to change that. But
Do you have a preference?
If I can go real quick, and because it may impact what you do, if that's all right.
Yep.
I'm sorry, I popped my character sheet out, and it's just so weird. My speed is 5. Okay. We're all 5. Okay. I'm gonna just squeeze right here. If I can, and then I want to cast static illusion, and in front of this dude, this one that's still up. I want to create. I think you said there was like a glass window there, right? That they were trying to.
There's like a little like locker kind of thing. Yeah.
Okay.
That they were trying to get into.
I want to make the illusion of something trying to come out of that door. Like if there's a little bit of a
locker door thing, or
Oh wait, it's I thought it was a door to another room. Is that not the case?
So there's a door to another room on the opposite side from the door where you came in, behind.
Okay.
It's like Caustic is next to it right now.
Right.
The guys who were like up in that top right northeast most corner, they were trying to get into like a locker with like a number pad.
Oh, a locker. Okay. That's.
I'm just gonna lock myself in here. Okay.
It's kind of what I thought they were gonna do. Okay. You know what? I'll still do it. I'm gonna make an illusion of a scary thing. I don't know what is scary. Like Freddy Krueger. I make an illusion of Freddy Krueger. Just in front of that guy. We're gonna go old school horror.
Yeah,
the illusion
it's good that Disney owns the rights to all of this.
Yes,
we just bring Freddy Krueger into the MCU.
Yeah,
the illusion can be of anything up to 3
century.
sizes larger, but it must be static.
Yeah, it's not gonna move or anything.
Okay, so just try to surprise him. Okay,
Just trying to scare him away from whatever that thing is.
okay. So spend the focus for it.
Oh, I pressed. What does this little button do? Okay, it doesn't do anything. Can I only cast this spell once? Is that what this little thingy is?
That little thingy.
Like on static illusion, or on all of my spells, there is this little button.
Sorry, I thought I was muted.
Regardless, I didn't. There's no roll, but I spent the focus.
Chat's really popping up tonight.
like
because they're doing
like
great.
target number thing.
Yeah.
Or the target. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, don't know. Magic. Nothing.
Magic.
Oh,
That's right.
yes. So you spent your focus to do that. I think we'll do like, hey, that guy gets surprised. Does he like? We'll have him. What's your ego?
My ego.
Or sorry, what's your ego defense?
My ego defense is 14.
Okay. He's not going to roll an attack to do damage. It's just the button that I have to make him like, hey, do an ego check.
Mm-hmm.
So did he?
I have a
Your ego
14.
defense 14. Okay. So he's probably like taken aback and like, what the hell is this and all? But like he's not gonna like so distracted that he doesn't take an action next round or anything like that.
Okay.
Dr. Bullfrog, drop this fool.
Go, Alfie. Alfie, please help us.
Oh, it's Froggerin time. I'm gonna
I love that.
I have a run speed
T-shirt.
of 5. I also have a jump speed of 5. So I'm gonna jump into the room. He's still 4 spaces away. But I have extended reach, which quadruples my reach as the frog's mouth opens and this metal tentacle of a tongue whips out. And I'm gonna melee hit him from here.
So which one are you trying to hit?
The one that was already hit. So I think the guy is straight in front of me.
Yes.
Yeah.
I gotta look up the permissions again because they should have names, that kind of stuff. Just give them not names, but like security guy 2. Like,
Rupert
I got a 17.
Williams.
security guys. Yeah, that will definitely connect.
Tell me what your name is.
Where is he?
Roll. So yeah, I have upped my modifier because I'm mighty, so I think my multiplier goes up.
Ooh,
80.
that's cool. That's
Be morphin next.
I got 11 damage.
No, 9 damage.
9
9
damage.
damage. Yeah.
I heard you. I heard you. Just so you know. Okay. All right.
I know what I said.
Oddly enough, not part of the MCU. So
Oddly enough. But maybe there's like a Hasbro connection in there,
right.
you know, from like all the toy sales.
Remember, this was created, like, this was tested in the Japanese market, so absolutely Hasbro or Cyben definitely got some of that marketing money.
There it is.
So, there's a gunpla of like fucking the frog suit. And put it next to all your little Gundams.
They were
Yeah.
so excited to launch their line of Renkov body pillows and just
Oh yeah.
It you know, like it sits on some collector's shelf and everyone's like, what is this? Like, oh, it's from an unreleased MCU series. Only half the episodes exist.
Maybe we just have to figure out what the like Japanese market merch is for each character.
Right, that's the intro to next time. All right.
So,
I think that's it for me then.
I have to interrupt these messages to let
no.
everyone know that the Power Rangers are part of the Tommy Westphal universe, and it has been made known as canon that we are also within the Tommy Westphal universe. So therefore, us and my Mormon
God.
Power Rangers, it all works out. We're here. Thank you
oh
guys.
my god.
Yes!
Yeah.
That's so good.
Let's go!
They just exist in this world.
That's so
We're
good.
just like, where are the Power Rangers when we need them?
That's right.
Well, next year
They
they
could
grow up.
They could have helped us at any time.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Nah,
Um,
only on kaiju
we have
level
reached the end
problem.
of we've reached the end of round 1.
Oh, that was one round of combat.
Welcome to Trad Games, man.
Welcome to
Okay.
non-narrative games, folks.
Yes.
Welcome to traditional role-playing games, simulation style.
Do we want to take a break for a couple minutes and then come back?
Sure.
Yep.
Yes, please.
Okay. Well then, I don't know. Stay here, everybody. We'll be back.
Yeah, chat will be back in
10 minutes. See you.
I saw it when I walk, boy. I saw it when I walked, boy.
Hey, buddy. I love that the captions are now like, oh, okay, so button 3, 2, 1, here we go.
That's good.
Yes. So, in keeping with our theme of we have these weird downloaded files that we've gotten from somewhere random, and they've been snuck out over time. We cut away to a commercial break in the middle of this fight, and we come back. We've actually missed a chunk of the episode, and we've come back from a different commercial break later on, where our heroes have fought their way through this facility into what is a large research room.
Can we say that like Renkov is bloodied from getting shot, right? But like the blood has just like gone down his back and like just accentuates all of his back muscles.
Oh my god.
Good power.
It's just
For
like
anybody who paints miniatures,
I
it's like,
mean-
yes, you've applied like a dark wash that like seeps into the recesses.
It's
Really
the
just makes
perfect
the highlights
wash.
pop.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have Twitch up, but could someone tell me the timestamp of right now? So so that I can
Oh,
send
it'd be
it to
an
Blair.
hour 48.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah,
I'll-
hour 48.
I'll hit a little clip that so we can see it in the highlights later.
That's so funny.
So we have found we have fought our way. We got through the room with the initial group of guys. There were 3 elevators. One of them was labeled 2 and 3. One was labeled 4 and 5. One was labeled restricted. So we hacked Abuelita's little contraption to unlock the restricted one. We came down. There was another hallway. There was some guards in there. There was. Guess we'll never know what happened to like the guy who Angel got into the fight in the alley with, because oops, we're not gonna do that part.
So we'll never know.
And eventually we reach this large mechanical room that has, as you open the door, you can see the cell across the way. What do they find if they see a cell with a glass panel in the door and Angel is on the inside of it?
Yeah, I think so is the door made out of metal?
The door is like largely metal and probably has like a chunk of like bulletproof glass.
Yeah, I think the glass is like all spidered out, like just completely shattered, and then like right as everybody like comes in, just like this perfectly sculpted marble head just like slams through the rest of the glass. And then like you see Angel, but now just like looking like a Greco-Roman marble sculpture with just like all the tattoos are like Greek pottery, just like kind of running around on the skin. But I'll just like reach and pull the like rest of the glass open and be like, what the fuck took you guys so long?
Oh my god, he's hot.
Also a good power.
Why you be looking like all them funk albums right now? What's with this?
Look, your guess is as good as mine. They just poke and prod. They don't tell me what they find.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Well, we were thinking about kicking everybody's ass in here. Are you in?
Hell yeah.
Can we get the 2-shot of like Renkov and Angel
Oh god.
like doing the like
Dude,
doing the forearm clasp
the predator handshake.
Yes,
with the
exactly.
flex.
Like you've got your stone bulging muscles and Renkov is all glistening and bloody.
Still got the -1 in melee. It's all aesthetic. There's no like
1000%. 1000%.
It's all aesthetic.
You hear the cracking in his hand.
Yeah.
I'm
Notice
just gonna
I
move
didn't
all the
punch.
tokens
I didn't
closer together in the
punch
middle here.
anybody. I don't know. This is all a glass cannon.
So yes, you're able to come into this room. You're able to help Angel Riot Heart now through what's left of this door. You can see there's 2 more cells over there with like blood. They haven't been using those cells very much since you've been here the last few days, Riot Heart. And over in the middle of that kind of collection of pylons, there's a space that is just like tons and tons of crackling lightning. And there are like a number of computer monitors around this room that have like a face on them. I dare say they have this face on them. And like a loading bar that like finishes and says upload complete, and then kind of like all go black.
Not this
And
one.
you hear like a deep rumbling voice over in like that center area where their lightning's at. That like kind of like it kind of like stops. Yes, I suppose I have you to thank for this. You know, wouldn't have gotten this new. I would have still been locked in that lab, trapped in those computers this entire time for who knows how long. So thank you for getting me out of that. And yes, thank you for getting me this new form. And from the area back behind there floats out this giant metal thing.
Whoa.
Not
Oh,
that.
no.
Oh, here we go.
God dang it.
Look.
I should have known. I should
Oh
have
my
already known.
God.
Look at
This
So for those watching at home, yes, if you haven't watched Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, it's a giant head with like Iron Man armor, tiny arms and legs on it, and this like flying chair, and like these big like it's like. But I suppose you've served your purpose now, and I can see that you and he like kind of like gestures with his like tiny baby arm compared to like this giant head that is like all of him towards Riot Heart. It's like, so I suppose I have no use for any of you now, and like these big like mechanical guns kind of fold out of the back.
No. No.
Like, I haven't seen a Marvel movie in God knows
Have
how
a
long.
token.
But I remember this guy from like X-Men cartoons. And that is where my dislike comes.
Yeah.
He's been around forever.
A long
He
time.
is one of the goofiest possible things that could possibly be in there. And I'm like, I'm putting that in my game. And then I got caught up on the movies. Like, oh crap.
Yeah.
But the good news is
What
now
is
I
it?
have screen captures for images to share with everybody. Like,
MODOK is what is like mechanized organism
mechanized organism devised
designed only for killing.
Yeah.
I swear. The writing of the MCU is top notch. And
It's so good.
we are all so
and
fortunate to be a part of it.
Going back to the previous conversation, the Patton Oswalt voiced stop motion MODOK, also excellent.
All comes full circle.
If Patton Oswalt is involved, you know it's good.
No, it's good.
I'm gonna open this again.
And the face that we saw on the monitors,
Yeah.
that Aldrich Killian or something. Is that right?
Yes. I always have to look at the handout to make sure I'm getting them in the right order. Yes, Aldrich Killian,
the villain of Iron Man 3.
Cillian
Is
Murphy.
that right?
Mhm.
was it 3?
Yeah, it was 3.
Two was
Two,
Whiplash.
yeah,
It
it was
was
3.
Hammer.
Two was
Hammer.
Mickey Rourke.
Mickey Rourke with the lightning whips.
Yeah.
That's right.
And
Okay,
Sam
yes.
Rockwell with the funny
yeah.
robots.
Yes. Yes, so the practical upshot here being before he was killed in Iron Man 3, he was captured as an AI, or they duplicated his brain as an AI in a computer, and now it has been uploaded into this thing that they pulled through a gate from the quantum realm because they had a big machine to try to do that wound up finding something that gave it a quantum anomaly to calibrate off and a source of power, like Poppy, to draw off to like run this machine and have something get like pulled through.
Rude.
Do I want to be a smart ass?
Yes, you always do.
Absolutely. I think I'm gonna look at him because like the MCU is part of this. I was like, yo, man, did Iron Man's girlfriend ice your ass back in the day?
That's probably when you get the like, like
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Yep.
I turned to Lucy and said, like, yeah, I think that means it was him.
Well, I figured as much.
I'll have everybody click your token and click initiative.
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's
click token.
go.
Does Frogger provide cover?
That's a great
This is a game that doesn't have cover.
No,
Where's
it
the
certainly
funny
does.
initiative button?
It's just the one that says roll next to initiative.
Oh, I see. Did I do it?
Yeah.
I did it.
My spidey sense gives me an edge.
Yes, you did. Okay. Well, I need to find
Last game.
Hey, roll 20. Can we stop having me roll that garbage?
Oh no!
That's
You're in
not
a
what
Mike
the
game
name
and you're in roll 20. with the double whammy there.
533. Come on, my dudes. 4 years.
I have no
man.
idea why it's naming him Azriki Clustriga in the turn order in the initiative tracker, but yeah.
It's okay.
No, it is unacceptable. It is
acceptable. I'm on a 16 now instead of a 15.
Oh, are you?
I am because I have edge on initiative for my spidey senses. Sorry, my my will of the people senses.
Yes.
There we go. There we go. It's legally distinct from a spider sense. Alfie says to no one, just to reassure everyone here, what he just did has nothing to do with spiders and everything to do with the will of the people.
Okay.
I love how Alfie is literally the hype man for you, David. Like, Alfie is the hype man.
Look, I don't think the liquidator would work without Alfie. You know, like it just doesn't.
It just can't.
I feel like
He's the
Alfie
boss.
accidentally got like a little dose of Deadpool with the like expanded mind.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
it's just like covering for legal outside the show, but like we don't know.
Oh my god, chat. Fucking Danger says derived from the proletariat. Oh my god.
David, can I get you to make a vigilance roll? Like the vigilance non-con or well, they're both the same, probably.
I can roll.
For vigilance. Yeah.
I'll do the thing.
So we can see who goes first.
Name again.
All right, one more time.
Oh Jesus! All right, fine. Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, liquidator goes first. And can I get not 27, 17 here so we get sorted up. And then Caustic and Poppy, can I get you two to make a vigilance roll so we can figure out who goes first?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, so that's what we're gonna roll good on. All right,
That's
cool.
right. That's right. You get booming initiative
You
to
got
break a
one.
tie against your ally.
Okay, that's fine. Hey, it's a thing. It's a roll that went well for the night. That's something to look forward to. Okay, liquidator.
Here, folks.
You are first.
Oh, good. And this is like gigantic, huge thing.
He's like an 8-foot tall just head with like arms and legs attached and like big mechanical guns. Yes.
Like,
Is he considered
hovering?
average or big?
He is still considered regular size. He's not
Regular.
actually big.
Right. Yeah. And I can do a move and an action. Right?
Yes.
All right. Well, then, and do I have any sense of like hit points versus focus and all that kind of stuff? And I'm totally fine with not knowing these things because it looks completely like alien to me.
I'll give you bars, but I'm not going to put numbers in them for this guy.
Sure. For real.
Which doesn't actually help. It's just like you see 2 bars, they're both full. So
Yep.
it's
Yeah. Well, okay. So my run is 5, and can I like move diagonals like normal, or are we doing like D&D math?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Oh, you know what I should do? I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Renkov runs forward. Sorry, not Renkov, Liquidator, because I'm in my magical form. Liquidator runs forward with the bolt gun and does another bolt attack, this magical bolt attack, and he's gonna say, "Stay where you are," and he's gonna try and like use the bolts to like pin the guy. I don't think that's gonna work. I don't have any like way of making that work, but that's like thematically what he's going for.
Okay.
as I roll my cool ability here for bolts of Balthak, which is such a great name. Legit the name. Okay,
It's Bolt of Bolshevik now. There you go. I'll give you that one for free.
That's the bolts of Bolshevik. Thank you. Thank you
Okay, so
much.
5 focus to do it.
Yep.
Plus, if you want to spend extra.
Oh yeah, I do want to spend 2 extra to do 1 more point of damage. Actually, no, I'll just do the 5 because I need to figure out how much. Yeah, I'll just do the normal 5. So that would be
10 against his agility defense is 11.
okay. Good. I like that. Okay, cool. I hit and I did 13 damage. Hold on a second. I have discipline, and I don't know if discipline gets added into this, but it should give me a +1 to my damage. And it doesn't look like it does. So it's really 14 damage.
Okay.
On this dude machine thingy.
He has a bit of damage reduction, so he doesn't take all of it.
Gross.
And
is this where I see the bar?
Gotta put it into the right. Yeah, it helps if I put it in the right bar, though.
If I see the bar move by 1 pixel, like, all right, guys, we're running. Because 14 damage feels pretty good, but maybe not. Maybe it's nothing.
Oh my god.
I need to change the name of that power real quick. If I can.
I don't have them attached to the right thing. Here, should have a nameplate. Should say knock. And these are not wired up properly. 20. Thank you. Okay, now it's hooked up. There's stuff. All right, cool. That's why I get run the game where everybody has like hit points and stuff, Mike. Do that. No, you have 3 check boxes on the Am I Dead meter, and that's it.
Oh my god.
Check each of them to get an extra +1 die for making dangerous rolls. That's
all right. We
trademark
did
this game before the end of the stream.
All right, that's the end of my turn. That's all I got.
He gets to go.
Gross.
Boo.
Boo. We don't like it when the enemy does things.
Stop doing stuff.
Hey, Mike,
man.
can you give us one of these?
This?
That's Mike's superpower.
So yes, it's Modoc's action.
Yes.
This is it's almost as bad as the like AI face when you're wearing the fucking Apple goggles.
Or any Google
No.
Meet meeting ever?
Oh god.
That's right. Google Meet.
You will probably notice that in the ceiling, kind of over where Riot Heart's at, there's a large ventilation shaft.
What does that have to do with anything?
I see.
Nothing. I don't know.
where that's going. I see where this is going.
He has like a couple more like little like, they don't look like guns that come out and like form like a ring around the chair and have like little like purple domes, and they like kind of project this like purple sphere around him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. Apple Google Jeans. That's so bad.
So he's like inside of this sphere of like kind of like swirling purple. And he can fly 24 squares per round.
No.
Oh my god.
24?
No.
Excessive. He's
Good.
designed only for killing, not for flying.
That's right.
All right.
Yeah. Why are you going right there? No, bad.
Because above there is where like this ventilation shaft is at. So he heads over here and he is climbing. He is like up above Riot Heart here as he starts to like reach up to where there is here this large circular ventilation shaft. I had a token for it, but I didn't want to put it on the map because it like ends up on top of somebody.
Mm.
Right? Like
I can
here,
move. Like I can
it
move.
looks like this, but it's on the ceiling. So why am
Oh.
I going to leave it on the floor?
Mm.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
true. That's true. It is very floor-like right there.
Yeah. So that's that.
I like how you just had that. You just have.
You just gotta have it.
I'm like, I knew I wanted to have it there, and like, I don't see what to put this in, but
Yeah.
like, I don't have it for an explanation. So
Yeah, it's good.
But he is up there, and he is like, you know, tapping like a keypad on the side of this floating chair thing, and you can see like lights coming on around this like iris ventilation shaft closure.
He's gonna escape. He's gonna escape. It's not allowed.
And actually, I think that ends up being his whole round. So.
What?
Oh.
Suspicious.
What is my jump? Where are we doing?
I'm sorry. Riot Heart, you are up next.
Yeah.
And you're right there.
Yeah. I got like a thing, but I don't know if it's gonna be like, you know, one of those moments where there's a very clear direction the scene is going, and then you just like claw it back into a different direction, you know?
Yes.
I'm just gonna pop this in the chat, Mike, if you just want to like give that a read and let me know what you think about that as a potential future.
Oh shit.
Because I can do it. I sure can do it. And he sure is within 10 spaces of me.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, I sure can. All right, I'm just gonna do that. I think it makes sense.
It's so dope.
Yeah, I think Riot Heart's just like, all right, let's see how you like it. And, like cracks the like stone knuckles, and then like stomps and makes these like huge like rock wall things all around. Let me I have some kind of dialogue box somewhere I'm not seeing to do stuff. I hit the button on the sheet and it didn't do anything. So I don't know if that's
I think you do a regular ego check.
okay. Does it not work when you press the little target?
That
on
little
the sheet?
button doesn't do.
It doesn't
figure out what
Yeah,
that does.
we don't know
Darn.
what that actually does.
So
When element
I
of
make-
a character makes an ego
I make
check.
an ego check, yeah. So
His
is that
agility defense
combat?
is an 11.
Is that just click the little
So
number?
it says ego check, which is it'll use the same modifier to make the check. It's just if you hit click attack, it's going to try to do damage too.
Oh, it does do damage. It does in fact do damage on a fantastic success. So should I just click damage? Or
Click the regular ego one.
Okay.
Because it's
No.
only does damage on a fantastic success, Mike says. And which
well,
you
it's
do.
not fantastic. It's not fantastic. Fantastic's the
it's
one.
Right.
So
Right,
close.
It's still worth
right.
6, but it is the
Not
one.
the 6. It's a success. Right. Okay.
Yeah, let's see. The character makes an ego check in comparison to the results on each success. Gotcha.
Attacks against the prison are against the character's ego defense. Any attacks against the prison are absorbed as if made against the character's elemental protection power.
Yeah, which I have like a number
more
of
damage than the character's elemental protection power can sustain. It destroys the prison, but no one inside is harmed. Okay.
Yes. Correct.
So can we attack the dude, or we're just kind of?
I'm trying to think. So it goes 10 squares out from me. So like basically the whole room, I think. If I want. Half the room. I can get y'all in it if you want. You guys want to party?
No, I just wasn't sure if like we could still attack or if we needed to.
Probably if you're inside.
I don't want to be inside though, Ethan. I want to
Well,
stay
then you
out
shouldn't have been
here.
standing that close.
She wants to be.
Why is it-
She wants it in a barrel, and for her to be outside shooting the fish.
Oh,
Yeah, basically.
That sounds
That's-
complicated.
That's-
Like, you
Wait.
know.
Are you telling me you ain't never shot a prisoner? They just sitting there.
Jeez.
2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, I can just do 5 by 5, but it's still gonna get like everybody.
Wow.
Let's go.
Like we got like this is what we can work with, and that's not even the full
Dude.
range I could go.
Dude.
I could
that's
also
such a
put
big-
you in it if you want.
But it will
I'll
block.
put you in it, too.
There's a roof, right? So
Yeah.
he can't fly.
It says cage. I'm assuming cage has ceiling.
That's fair. Yeah.
We all remember when Chris Farley fell from the cage at what was that? What was it like Royal Rumble or
Yeah,
Yeah, it
whatever?
was Royal Rumble.
When
Yeah.
mankind fell from the top of the cage,
Oh my god.
Mm.
nearly died.
He's old enough to have watched it live.
Bam.
I was a kid.
Yeah.
I was
a child.
I
Yeah.
was teens.
I
I'm
remember
just gonna
that.
put it there. I'm just gonna make us a nice little arena to fight in.
Sweet. It's a cage match.
Just for a second.
Hell in a Cell.
Me time.
I have foiled your escape plan, Michael. What now?
Next up, yeah. You can.
I guess it's
you
just
can-
a
you
standard
still have
action?
move, Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
it's
wait a
an
minute.
action to do that. Yeah.
Wait a minute, I have an ability. I succeeded on an attack on an enemy within earshot. So I get to crack a joke at the enemy's expense and make an ego attack as a reaction.
Yeah.
I think Angel's just gonna go, "Where are you going, baby hands?"
Fucking got him.
I actually do think that is a trigger for him in some of like the shows.
Is ego attack? I just click the attack one now.
Is right. They're very
Yes.
soft. He's never
Yes,
done
I
a
guess
damn
attack
I'll
one.
do that. I guess I'll do that.
That is not enough to do his ego defense. Beat his ego defense.
Oh,
Damn.
he's very secure. It turns out.
He's
Yeah.
very secure about his hand size.
I
Unlike
thought you were
some other
making a crack about the softness of his hands, and that he's never done a
That
day of
too.
work.
That too. Well, I mean, the body was just born, so probably hasn't.
You
done
would
a day.
say that as the voice of the working class.
That's right.
I don't know what action economy is, but I think I did it all.
Yeah. Action, move, reaction. That's your 3 in a round.
Did a
unless you have something
standard
else
and
to change it.
reaction.
Yeah.
I didn't do a minor action, but I don't know that I have one either.
No, you,
so-
you still have move then if you wanted to move.
Sure. No.
Or stand,
well,
stand underneath
actually,
it. That's
Actually, no. I forget my melee score is quite bad, so I'm gonna not be in melee range. I can move 5 squares, so we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That seems like a good place to be. That's 5 squares. I'm good. That's me. I did it.
Cool. I want to jump on this guy. I want to. What do I
Force
need?
field may be problematic.
Is it a force
Yes.
field?
Yeah,
Looks like
he's got
one.
like a purple force field sphere thing kind of going on around him right now.
Cool. Let me figure that out. All right.
Is he
how do-
floating? Like, is he high above
Yeah.
the ground? Okay.
He was trying to head for the ceiling, and it's a high ceiling building, but like this
Gotcha.
rock structure.
no long. How do I take this thing out? All right. Let me
Can you
think.
throw
here.
the K-bar? It's probably not really a throwing knife.
I mean, it's weighted
Yeah.
depending on how he had it. No, but I'm thinking now, is like, how do I take this out? And I'm looking at my abilities, right? Let's see. I have.
There's a bunch of carved Roman graffiti on like the inside of the prison, and it's just like
Yes,
dick
dude.
jokes and like random
Oh,
your mom jokes. Like it's that classic Roman humor.
question, Mike. Levitate. He is his. If I use copy power and get his would his levitation technically be a power that I can copy?
Sorry, I'm trying to pull up a sheet to look at like trait.
Huh. Copy power.
Where did it go?
Lucius just has a shotgun gun.
No one can fly. Where did it come from? Oh, yes, he has the
That's the
power
way it is.
flight one. Yes.
Cool. So I look up at him. I'm like, where the fuck you think you're going? And I just
Lucius starts flying.
and I just take off. I do one of these lower things and then shoots up to the sky. Like, come here.
Everybody's got cool fucking powers. What is happening?
That's so good.
Yeah.
Your combat flight speed is equal to your rank times your run speed, so you can move 10 squares when you are
Is he-
flying.
Is he 10 squares above me?
He's not a full 10 squares up, no. But
Cool.
like your action for the round is duplicating his power and moving.
Yeah, no, that was the whole point. Because now I'm in melee range. And if he tries to, I have evasion.
Nice.
So basically, character can use their agility defense score against melee attacks too. So I'm here. I'm ready. Let's go.
Okay. Poppy, you are up next.
Poppy doesn't have a lot of anything that does damage. So good on Poppy and the person that created them. Good job. Good job. So I think I want to try and distract this person. And in one of two ways. I've always wanted to do this with a light spell, but I never can get it to work. Very much would like to cast illumination on this thing's face.
Nice.
To see if that will be a bother. As far as I can tell.
Link it into the chat.
Oh right, yeah. This works.
But I feel like if you're trying to use it as an attack, we need to make some kind of a roll.
I'm fine making some kind of
okay.
roll. Like an ego roll?
Ego is how most magic operates, yeah.
21.
Ooh,
Damn.
let's go.
That'll probably do something.
Damn.
Yeah.
Now I wish I'd done one of the other 5 things.
That is like one of the best rolls you've had all night. That was so good.
For a light spell.
21.
Great.
Yeah.
Look good. I just want to like daze and confuse this thing if possible. Just right there.
Yes, there's this glow in front of his big mechanical face, and he starts growling and sounding really unhappy about it.
Hey, I did the thing. Poppy did the thing. I'm gonna stay back here though in this corner. Thanks. Yep, yeah, that is like Poppy's not moving anywhere near this guy.
Yeah, so we can say he's got a trouble if he's trying to like target attacks and stuff like that for like
Nice.
attack field, stuff like that. It's Dr. Bullfrog.
Yeah, so I have a jump speed of 5, and I can do it in any direction. If I jump like diagonally towards him with my reach of 4, can I hit him?
Yes,
try
he's
to.
still got that sphere around him, but yes, you can.
Okay. Can I tell anything about this sphere, or would that be a check?
That would probably be some kind of a check.
Okay. Well, like, would it take my action to try and discern anything?
Probably.
Okay.
So
Then I'm just gonna experiment by hitting him with my tongue and see what happens. Yeah, I will jump toward him and do a melee attack. Let's see. Is a 15 hit?
Yes, that is enough to go past his agility defense.
I guess I could have pressed attack. I'll press attack for the damage, for the sake of damage.
Yeah. Which came up the same. So
Cool. 12 damage.
12 damage.
Does anything happen as I try to attack him through this shield?
Any attacks that do 20 points of damage or less are instantly absorbed, and the protection continues.
No.
That's a lot of damage.
Less than 20?
That's a lot of damage to try to do. I think we have a difference in rank here, perhaps. Maybe a significant difference in rank. Listen.
All right. Then that's it for me. No reaction.
Then we come back around to the beginning of the order, and Liquidator is your action.
All right.
He is still up. Like, Caustic is there floating in front of him, and Dr. Bullfrog like leapt and like tried to slap at him with like the tongue, I think it was, and then like kind of like came back down, like did the 3-point superhero landing on the ground. He comes back down.
Well, I will convey this to everyone, like, oh, like in my analysis, that shield is strong as fuck. Alfie does not know how to talk like a smart guy, but he is.
So good.
This power did not increase his vocabulary.
This is my professional assessment. This is fuck dog.
To use a technical term.
You do hear the mechanism up above from like that thing opening, but it is above the surface of stuff up here.
If I give inspiration, is that my action, or is that like a reaction?
Can you link the thing?
It doesn't
in chat because it should.
Oh, you know what? You know what? It says action type is standard, so never mind. Never mind. I know what that means then. All right. I am going to this stone cage that you've created for us. Right, Hart. It's a physical structure, like I can put my hands on it, kind of deal, right?
It's solid marble.
Awesome. We watch as Liquidator like presses his like left hand against one of the structure beams, one of these like marble stone beams with these like Roman graffiti phalluses on it, and this a network of like rope kind of spiders out away and wraps all around this thing, and I start to climb up as my move, because I've got web crawling. I can just climb shit.
Nice.
That looks nothing like a spider.
No. This should be called net crawling.
That is an OSHA safe climbing method.
It's
Very
Ocean
different.
Scape.
He
Exactly.
spawns the like
True.
orange vest with the silver stripes on it. Yeah.
And the little like catch cable, that just
Yeah,
like
it just
Mhm.
materializes on you.
yeah.
The webs of the people. Thank you.
We're all here. We're all here, right? Yeah, I'm going to. Speaking of the gaze of the proletariat, I'm going to do the penance stare and try and do an ego attack that messes with his focus.
Okay.
So I have to be within 3 spaces per rank. I'm ranked
You're rank
3,
2,
so
so
that's
you're rank
9.
2, so it's 6.
Oh, 2. Whoops.
The gaze of the proletariat.
The gaze of the proletariat. Chad, you're here for me. Thank you so much. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm gonna roll this. I'm gonna roll this ego attack. That's what I'm gonna do. Which, that's the number. I don't know if that's enough.
That is the target number.
Ooh, let's go.
The will of the people will not be contained. Yeah, so 11 damage to focus.
He has
Okay.
focus damage reduction, so there we go.
Gross.
God.
I feel like it just
God.
makes like whatever target just become like extremely class conscious for a moment and feel the weight of their participation in
Oh
capitalism.
my God.
In truth, the class war has been going on since Reagan.
And he realizes that in this moment.
in this brief moment, he's like, no, shake it off. Capitalism good.
Yeah.
Must get out and
But I was rich. No.
because of the actions of my grandfather and his grandfather.
Yeah. I'm going to make a logic check against target's vigilance defense. So I need to roll this.
Ooh.
He is up there, and Caustic, you are up there. Like you've got the big KR knife. You are there. You're in front of him, and you hear him growl. But it's not so much like you hear him growl, and you hear him like inside your head.
You're muted. You're muted if you're talking.
I said, "Oh shit, that ain't good. What do I need to do to resist that?" No, it doesn't
Nothing.
look like I have nothing. Okay, cool.
No, he
Great.
had to beat your vigilance defense to do it, and did it.
Oh yeah. All right. What happens? What do I do?
Otherwise, he continues to go up and like kind of like slams that bubble around him against the top of the.
It's not
Cage.
invulnerable. He can damage it if he wants to get out of here. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah.
You don't have to attack us, Mike, if you really gotta go. That's all I'm saying. You really gotta get out of here.
Hey,
he
you
knows
want
it
to
too.
attack you? Okay.
All right. So
Remember what you said about there being a difference in rank? That's like,
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, that's a meaty logic score.
Yeah.
mhm.
That is higher than we're allowed to go.
By several orders of magnitude.
Yeah.
yes, so he's up there banging against it. I don't think it's going to give. It's probably going to like start to crack and stuff. But it doesn't. He doesn't just like totally smash a hole through because he did other stuff this round.
He's
He can't
got to
a
do
full-on
more than
attack.
10 points of damage to hurt it.
Which I'm sure he can do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm just letting you know. That's what it is.
I
well, he
got.
already used his standard action for the round, establishing a telepathic link with Caustic, so he can't
Oh, no.
attack it this round.
Why are
Right?
you in my head?
I don't like this. I do
But
not.
Ryanhart, it is your action now.
All right. So I got this thing. I picked up this trait that I thought would be good since I was missing some time being in prison and whatnot. And that the little trait was surprising power, so I could just kind of pull some shit out of my ass sometimes. And what I'm gonna pull I don't have to be like rank qualified for it, but I do have to have all the prerequisites. And the elemental control power set got some wild structure when it comes to prerequisites. So let's see. Let me see if this will actually work. I gotta do some quick math.
So quick maths.
That's not. I need to do something different. I'm gonna use a power that I actually have because it's our best shot at doing anything.
Do it.
But I do have that other one in the back pocket, and it's great. I'm gonna use this one. It's called Elemental Blast. So I need to make a ranged attack with an edge at an enemy in line of sight. I'm going to spend 11 focus on it because it says for every 2 points over, I get an extra +1.
Okay.
To the damage bonus. So that'll put me at +3 more than normal.
Is it to the damage bonus or the damage multiplier?
The damage bonus. I wish it was multiplier. That would be.
Oh my god.
That would be probably like
dope.
upsetting just to people in general. Okay, so I get an edge. So whatever this roll was, that's so bad. It could not be worse, actually.
A 6.
But I'll just do that. That's probably not going to do it.
No,
probably not.
Just shy of it.
Just shy, devastating.
Yes.
It wouldn't have done anything anyway. But there's just like a boulder just goes flying towards the shield and like bounces off. Would have been cool.
Caustic, you are up here outside the purple sphere around him, hearing him in your head.
I'd be like, mother, get out of my head. Ain't nobody allowed up in there but me. And because I clicked out of it for some reason. Fuck it. I mean, I said, shit. Why not? I'm gonna hit him with my iconic weapon.
Stab.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I can do right now.
I like that you have stolen his ability to fly. 2-stab.
I mean, what
So
we're here
good.
for.
It's so good.
Do I want to roll the edge? How to get? Well, I can't get more damage, can I?
Yeah, damage is based on the marble die, the middle die.
Oh, well,
The middle one you
let's see, what am I at? 11. 4 times 2.
We need over 20 damage in one hit.
20 damage.
Is that right?
Yeah, so that's the question is, do you have a path to 20 plus?
4
If-
times 2.
It says you have an edge when in your power thing, right?
I think it's my hit and run that gives me the edge. Yeah, a character makes a close attack with an edge on the enemy. If the attack is successful, the enemy takes regular damage, and the character makes an additional movement up to half their run speed for free. On a fantastic, it takes double damage. Well, I can't get a fantastic.
So hit and run is its own action.
Oh, okay. I probably should have said hit and run then, shouldn't I? Oh well. I just said iconic weapon. So make sure my iconic weapon does not have that. Character is known for owning a unique, powerful weapon like Milnor, Captain America's shield. Narrator must approve the details of the weapon. This power.
Greetings live from the apocalypse, folk.
Thank you.
All right, so yeah, I hit this
Yeah.
thing, and then I'm gonna move away from him and kind of look at Angel and be like, "Hey man, this shit ain't flying, man." Might want to let this one go.
It's like statue pose of just like, what do you want? What do you want from me? I'm just a statue.
Yes, Poppy, it is your action.
Hearing the like we should let it go thing, I think Poppy is like on board with that to an extent. So if they let it go, she thinks it will fly up. So she wants to cast fog control just above where the that vent was to, I guess, try and obscure it a little bit. And yeah. And my character sheet. I'm pressing the button, Mike. I'm pressing it. I'm getting to it. I'm pressing it. There you go.
Up to 50 spaces per rank around them. That will fill like this entire cage thing.
It says up to. I meant above the wall, above the ceiling of the jail thing.
Okay. Yeah, you're talking about like between that and where the actual the vent thing that was opening is at. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. They really expect you to be using these abilities just out, like in Central Park, right?
Yeah.
Like
They super do. They super
some
do.
of mine are like
They expect you to be
mile.
fleeing somebody through the side of a building. Yes.
Yeah. And for the building to be encased in fog.
Exactly. But I think she just wants to try and obscure that. So that's going to be her action.
Can you link the illumination one again real quick?
They're both concentration, so I'm going to end up dropping illumination.
Okay.
I think. That's what I'm assuming concentration means, that I can't.
According to the most frustrating sides of Baldur's Gate 3, yes.
Concentration spells, man. They're great.
Yay.
Hate it. I hate it to death.
Also, just going to keep standing here.
Okay. Dr. Bullfrog?
All right. So if I don't know how much I understand the force field, but if I did 21 damage, does one damage go through? Or does it?
If you do more than 20 damage, it breaks the force field.
Okay. That's possible for me if I roll max. But I think I want to. Can I like assess the situation? Like, I don't know if I'm looking at his tech or something like that. Alfie's trying to figure out like if this is like totally out of our league and like should we run instead of fighting this guy?
Give me a vigilance check. Yeah.
Vigilance. Okay. Is there something I can do with logic? I'll roll vigilance.
Well, yeah, sure.
Okay. Logic.
You do your battle tactics.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow,
One,
look
a
at that
2,
roll.
and a 1.
Look at that roll.
And it's like
Yeah,
even though you
Casey
rolled a
rolls
1, a
up
2, and a 1, you still came up with a 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, my logic is 5. I'm a genius.
Casey.
But I did very bad.
Oh, do you have brilliance? Do you have the
Oh, I
power
do,
of
I do.
brilliance? Yeah. So that you might actually have like an 11 or
Gain
something.
a +1 to logic checks other than attacks. So that's a 10 actually, Mike.
Let's go. Let's go. Double digits. Double digits, Mike.
At rank 2, the general target number for something that's challenging is a 12.
Damn.
And I don't think this counts as routine, which would drop it.
Damn.
Use karma? Is karma
yes.
a thing that you can use?
Yes, you all
I don't
have 2
remember
points
what
of
it
karma.
does. Yeah.
Karma, conveniently on the page that I flipped to,
Aha.
can be spent after an action check to gain an edge to reroll a die, to give trouble to an opponent's roll, or you can spend it to recover health or focus.
Okay. That can with
So
the edge I can
there's
roll
no
any of these,
abilities,
right?
but anybody can use karma to heal.
Okay.
So yes, you can spend 1 karma and give yourself edge on the roll and reroll one of those dice.
Okay. I will do that. Wait. Oh, edge. Yeah, that 1 became a 2.
Yeah.
So now I'm at 11, which is still 1 under 12. Man.
And you burn a second karma.
Is this roll that valuable? Is this a Make or break.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Good.
It's hard to tell. His tech is really confusing. It's certainly
Okay.
not the
Quantum.
kind of. Yes, it is. It is not. It's not even from this realm.
I'm just gonna move over here to stand in front of Poppy and possibly be close to the wall if we need to bust out of this cage. But that's it.
Then we come back to the beginning. Liquidator.
Oh, I think we watch like there's this like shot of Liquidator climbing this wall, right? And like we just see the cake in the tight jeans as he continues to climb, right? And then he like while on the wall does like an over the shoulder like gaze of the proletariat at the machine to like make it think about all of its participation in the modern economy. And I'm going to try and attack its focus again.
The real reason Poppy's just standing behind at this wall is because he's watching these two guys just work it out here. Just riot hard and not just doing the thing.
So I'm going to do an ego attack at the dude.
Ooh.
That's a fantastic success. That's a fantastic
17.
success. I'm just saying.
Yes, that
This is
exceeds
fantastic.
all of his defense ratings. Doesn't matter which one it is. Yes, that is a fantastic success.
Double damage and paralyzed.
As he sits and fully considers market
That's pretty
economy.
badass.
and this
This
separation
does
from labor.
Focus damage. Okay.
I love that if you take out the entirety, they get to either like have no emotion at all or come back ready to make amends for their sins. Like that's their two options if you break them. That's wild. What a silly power.
It's so good. It's like existential crisis. I just project existential crisis into them.
I watched the Ghost Rider movie with Nicolas Cage. I see how it goes, you know? A funny little...
Oh, and that is 18 damage in truth, because I have the like +1 to damage for ego based.
Are we going to take one of the...
Is that not actually then 36 damage? Because it's...
Oh, shit.
I was also just looking because I had to find out how the hell damage reduction actually works because I did it wrong before. Damage reduction reduces the multiplier.
Oh shit!
Nasty.
Oh, that's rough.
Oh,
I'm on a 2x multiplier. So yeah. All right.
Yes, and he has 2 damage reduction, so it reduces it from 6 times 2 to 6 times 0, which is really incredibly rude for like a fantastic success.
What?
So
hey, but +5 times 2 +1 or something. So that's like still 11 or 12, depending on if you double the other thing.
Dude,
that's still damage.
Oh,
that bar didn't move a lot when you did that.
Damn.
Me and Frogger has just been doing chip damage, like nothing to this guy. Legitimately nothing.
Yeah. All right. Now, look. Now that we fully understand how the system works,
we'll be going now.
I think we start looking at the exit.
Still paralyzed for a round though.
Yeah. So this is when we make our exit,
and it's his turn next.
Yeah.
But what if?
I like that. I was like, all right, then maybe at the end of this round, Liquidator says, all right, he's stuck. Let's all get out of here before he squashes us with this immense armor.
There's a paralyzed button on here. I could just click for it. I don't know that actually does anything. No, it doesn't. But it's on the character sheet. I can track it. Okay, paralyzed. Character cannot move or take actions or use powers that require melee or agility.
Sounds pretty good. Sounds like a great time for us to escape.
Yeah, I can block us.
Until
But he gets a second red die. What?
No.
I dislike the second red dice.
Am I gonna die
He's got like a
before I
big,
even get a chance?
3 more Modocs enter the room.
Yes. He opens another quantum gate. More quantum potentials show up through this gate.
All quantum.
Oops,
Instantly
all
download Killian
Modocs.
Aldrich into them. That's the game. Okay.
So it's like when the beholder brings more beholders in D&D. It's just like, come on, dude, really?
Just spontaneously births a new beholder mid-battle.
Yeah.
That is how that works. They
Just
can kind of do
it's
that.
like asexually, like just it's like subdivides, and there's now 2.
Well, they like imagine them, and then they just appear in existence. It's like dumb as hell.
Casey,
Yeah.
can you tell me your logic defense?
Oh,
God.
God.
Not good.
That's just
Not
bad.
good at all.
Hey, that sounds
Everyone's
like,
like, oh,
hey,
no.
Mike, that sounds like an action. That sounds like it would be an
No,
action.
it only.
It doesn't take a melee or an agility check.
Yes.
But it can't take actions.
Can't take those kinds of actions. You can take other kinds of actions.
I got an 11. I got an 11. I'll play this game. Let's go.
You can't take actions or use powers.
I bet this dude's got like a 9 logic.
Or
Doesn't he
use
have like a
powers that
insanely...
require melee or agility.
That's a
All
separate.
right, page 37.
separate
Let's
piece.
find the folder.
He's a 9 logic. Casey.
I'm done.
Casey.
What do you
He's
want
gonna
me to
do
do?
it. I
It's in
know.
my
I'm just
head.
saying. No. You did fine. You did fine. He's just, it's
How is it
he's
in
too
every
strong.
Mike's
He's too strong.
game?
He's too
You
strong.
lived a good
Look,
life, Casey.
In
We
every
tried.
Mike's
We
game.
tried to fight the big bad the first time you see him, and you're never supposed to do that.
Well, but we weren't warned in this game to walk away from fights like we were in Red Markets.
I mean, it was a very convenient exit that the bad guy had, and I saw it, and I looked at that, and I
And you
said,
went, nope.
No.
You even
"But
asked.
what if?
You
But
even
what
asked.
if?
What if I held on to this tiger for just a little bit longer?
What if elemental prison?
What if?
How many hit points can you really have? Come on.
You put me in a box.
All right,
I put
well,
you in a box.
You in a box. Hey, look.
Equivalent.
So
Equivalent
now we're
exchange.
even and we're walking away.
Also, I hate to inform everybody, but my rock powers are fueled by stubbornness. So
Checks out.
it's not great for the runaway plan.
So, I'm not gonna lie. It fits your character though. Like,
I broke out of jail by literally beating my head against the wall until the wall broke.
It's
You
good.
know, like
It's good. We're gonna make it through sheer
God.
force of will. We're gonna make it.
all right,
got
Mike. What are we doing? What you got me doing?
If I let him do this, I feel like it gives us an appropriate end to things.
Like the game.
Is that
Yeah, I don't like how you said an end to things.
an end to
But
this
go
episode,
on. Yeah.
right? Like that's
Fuck me.
Oh my god.
it's 22. Okay.
It's double. It's double his defense.
I think what you hear in your head, Postic, is like you turn and you look at Riot Heart and you just hear, "Stop him," and you do.
Yep.
And like as the cage
Always
kind
like
of
this.
like like we interrupt concentration on the cage, and then it he does not smite you into death, and he just like falls ass out of a ventilation shaft.
All right.
You do hear him like smashing against the roof several times, trying to get through the fog to find it. But
Sucker.
I think when he like,
But not omniscient. It's good.
I'm just gonna like once I snap to it, I'm gonna just throw my knife and just embed it into that damn wall. I was like, I swear to God, when I find you again, it just like he just sits down on the ground.
How does he stop Reinhardt or Reinhardt?
It's true. You gotta stop me first.
So how do you do it? You
Well,
stab.
no, I want to say I have enough faculty, so I think I just go full like kung fu on him. And he gets full like Eddie Guerrero. We're pulling it all the way back, so I'm doing capoeira to him, and I do the undersweep to his feet.
I'll make this really easy for you, Mike. As a reaction, I can use my elemental protection power, but that would cause the walls to fall, but all the rock surrounds me in a protective layer. And so
cool.
then you can escape.
So cool.
You know, it's like
very
it's
cool.
like the
Yeah.
it's like the reflexive. I'll give it to you. I'll spend the 5 focus. But yeah, so it's just the same deal as the wall. If you don't do more than 10 damage, it doesn't hurt me.
So are you in this like rock cocoon?
I think so. Yeah, I think it just like kind of like breaks apart and just surrounds.
What?
Yeah. I think after like after Lisa comes to, I'm just like, we gotta go, and I pick up the rock cocoon. Like, we gotta get out of here.
I would like everyone to know that I just rolled and I got a marvelous success. I did 15 damage with my move.
Damaged me.
Why
I've
would
been
you do that?
defeated.
You didn't have to. Like, we reached this point where, like, yes, you know, he goes after Riot Heart. Riot Heart stops everything from happening here, but in the process, things collapse, and you all get away in one piece. And there's a big bad guy on the loose.
Your dice hate you specifically.
I don't like
You roll
20.
so well. You know what? This is
Oh.
now how many? Okay, hold on. Somebody tell me between Mike, Ethan, Kratrina, how many campaigns where Ethan's character gets attacked by a friendly?
All of them.
Oh,
One.
every single
It's
one.
every time.
Everyone.
Every single time.
Oh, I did notice for my elemental protection, I'm unharmed either way.
Oh, good.
It either
thank
just
God.
breaks or doesn't break. So I'm unharmed, but the cocoon shatters.
I think the more important question is how many times has it been KC against Ethan's character?
Twice.
I feel like it was
Physically.
David last time.
Did
And
you-
Red Mark,
I
it
did
was,
it Red
it was
Market.
consistently
Unfortunately,
David.
That was not like an intentional thing.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
The
But
dice
it
know,
still
yeah.
happens.
But it's still twice. 2
I
bullets
mean-
through the shoulder. Ugh.
Same shoulder.
Different occasions. Different occasions. But, ugh. Not great. Not a great look. So we run away.
Yeah, we so run away.
Fair. That's kind of the intent here. Yeah.
Do we run past a guard who's like crying over a fallen brother and he's like got like just armloads of Chipotle?
I'm 100% stealing a burrito.
Yeah.
My frog.
So
tongue
there's
flicks
one
out.
scene that is like the end of the episode, and it's like you guys all like leaving the place, and then there's like the Marvel mid-credit scene that's like a guy coming in with like the bags, like, "Hey guys, I got the." Oh, what happened here? I'm just like putting the bags down and leaving.
Yeah, because you know he doesn't have like. None of those guys have union insurance. Like it's bad all the way down for all of them.
Yeah, your medical care for working for A.I.M is like, oh, if you get hurt, you're a
Yeah.
test subject.
You're a test subject. You're now.
Let's find out if your body tolerates extremists.
Oh no.
Gross.
Oh,
That was
We have-
brutal.
We have, if you will, announced future badness. So, you know.
Yes.
Yay.
oh, that's gonna
Perfect.
be our guy.
Oh boy.
Brutal.
Plus, hey, these guys, may call the union to clean up now. So
Hey, we're
So we show up the next day. Like, hey.
See, this is how we get like recode or whatever, because we're like, this is how they take us down, is because we're blowing shit up and then we're the ones hired to clean it up. So it's insider trading, racketeering.
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly.
Gotta get recode like Shein.
Worth it though, honestly. I mean, like, what else are we gonna do with ourselves here? Let's see. We're gonna raid some folks. This was so much fun.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry.
somebody's playing
Ethan
well.
was like, hey guys, I got the quad.
The Kevin James meme is just cracking me up. I don't, because I can never pin down exactly what it's supposed to mean, but it fits with anything. Like, I don't know what the vibe is meant to be, but it fits with whatever you say, and you're just like, oh, I hate it. Oh god.
Do we want to do some?
Uh,
Everybody say where you're from, and then I'll hit the raid button.
oh god. Yeah, we can. Who's from places?
I'm from here.
I feel like it's Owen. I feel like Owen needs to talk about things maybe.
Yeah, I'm from places. I've been from a place. You can find me on socials at Ace of Squares. I am gonna be here. I'll be here for Earth-8193. I'll also be here on the 30th for a one shot of Never Going Home. Excited for that. Yeah, hope to see you all there. Very excited.
Yeah, hell yeah!
Yay.
Thanks for joining us, Owen. It's so much fun.
This has been so much
Yeah.
fun. Thank you all for having me.
Yeah.
I'm so happy.
All right, I'm gonna hit the raid.
You witnessed Casey's just dice hitting him. In
Just so good, folks. We're gonna raid the Lollygaggers. They are playing Werewolf the Apocalypse 5th edition, which is a game I'm keenly interested in because I feel like they've done a lot to improve it over past editions.
I need to bring
Nice.
my graffiti werewolf back.
Right.
We need to reprise him. We need to reprise him because I have other plans. Okay,
Ooh.
but yes,
I can't wait.
yeah, I definitely want to run that series. So yeah, if you want to get involved with all that stuff, join our Discord, and let us know if you ever want to be part of the scene because it's good times here. Thanks a lot. Thanks everyone for watching, tuning in, and all that good stuff. It's always have fun and play well.
May all your rolls be crits, unless Mike kills them, and you can't then have them.
You roll on roll 20.
We'll catch you later, everybody.